Warning. The following video contains graphic, although fake, depictions of gore and violence. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey, they love them. Oh god! Scares me every time. If you watched my last video and thought, nice face, but what if I want to fit into the zombie scene without having to wear gloves all the time? Well, for all you zombie posers out there, worry not, for I have the solution! And it doesn't involve you having to go out and buying an expensive zombie arm. Why do I have an expensive zombie arm? Well, reasons. So here's what you'll need. Liquid glue. Once again, you can use liquid latex, but I just don't happen to have any. Okay, I'm editing right now, and I just noticed that spot of glue landing on my shirt, but it doesn't show up in the later shots. I just looked down and saw a spot of glue in my hair. Mystery solved. Toilet paper, a plastic knife, face paint, fake blood, various paint brushes, and some makeup sponges. And this is totally optional, but you can also paint your nails first. I usually go with black, and it actually works a little bit better if they're already chipped, so looks like I'm good to go. But other than that, let's get started. You'll want to start by separating the layers of toilet paper if it's 2-ply, and then ripping them into thin strips. Once that's done, you can start applying glue to your wrist and adding your toilet paper strips on top. Build it up by putting a layer of glue in between each layer of toilet paper. If you just want to make a small gash, you can keep your layers to a smaller area. I just decided to do it around my entire wrist to make it look like it was separating. Then you'll want to use your plastic knife to create the cut all the way around. Use a blow dryer if you're impatient like me. Once it's dry, you can start painting. I'll be using Snazaroo again, starting with white. It helps to blend the colors later if the surrounding area is a similar color to the toilet paper. After that, cover everything in gray, including your wound. Next, I took my textured sponge from before and lightly dabbed green in various places. Then you'll want to use brown and red to make your hand look all dirtied and bloodied up. Feel free to go in with a paintbrush using various colors to fill in any gaps caused by the wrinkles in the toilet paper. Next, you'll use black face paint to fill in your cut as dark as you can. Follow this up with some brown. And then some red. Now the fun part. I decided to use store-bought fake blood for this tutorial, but it will stain everything. My hand is still red. So if you don't want red hands for several days, you can mix together chocolate syrup and red food coloring like I did in my last video. Take a Q-tip or an old paintbrush and apply the blood to your wound. And feel free to add some drips. And there you have it! One zombified arm, hand, wrist area. Now, you don't have to do this on your wrist. I've done it on my ankles before, but it just helps if you have it on a moving body part so it looks more gory and realistic. And it doesn't have to be a zombie makeup. You can easily convert it into a Frankenstein's monster makeup or someone in the middle of having their hand cleaved off. More often than you'd think. However, I wouldn't recommend this kind of prosthetic for your nearly headless Nick costume, as this would probably cut off circulation to airflow, or at the very least be extremely uncomfortable. But that is all I have for you guys today, and I will see you next time. Bye. Oh god. Every time. I swear. Every time. Knock it off. And it's really good for if you're in a haunted house. Oh my! Well, this zombie's already shot in the head, so I should be safe. This ain't The Walking Dead! Oh god!